Yo, kid, you're real strong, you know that? Go knock 'em dead, tiger. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be okay, all right? You promise you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe, too. All right, I kind of want to talk to everyone. I love that all the cats are here. This world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. Still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone here for another day. City Gate was destroyed a while back. I can't get into the Glen anymore. Not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. Oh, hashtag relatable. The archival room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. This stand smells sugary. Candy skewers fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid, but at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water bill should be able to keep everyone from going thirsty for weeks. That is convenient timing. Such a strong ending. Glad there's a version 2, though. It was really strong. I'm very interested to hear how it all wraps up, you know? Looks like I have to cancel my appointment. Sleeping, standing up. Still book club is going. Glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Yeah, I'd like to meet the author. Still. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. We've already read all this. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. The head librarian says he's still getting his manuscripts, but no one has seen him in person for so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. Already read this. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All the scientists are here. Aquarium person is here. The gang's all here. Evening news, everything is terrible. True that. What, you need something? Due to recent events, the restriction on noise level in the library has been temporarily lifted, so I won't be kicking people out like before. You're gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck in doing community service? Good, because I'm not. I think he's going through some stuff. Okay, let's get a move on. Hello, person. This is the library/temporary shelter. Okay. If I recall correctly, I saw the fox at the tree in the alley. So I gotta find the alley, find the tree, save the cheerleader, save the world. There's the aquarium. Here's the alley. Understood that reference. You're here, Niko. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. Fox lady. Can I go this way? I do love that little fox pixel tail wag. Very cute. All right, to the clock room we go. Are the other two? Prototype? Cedric? They're supposed to be here already. Did they actually die? No! I can't deal with Cedric actually being dead. I thought he was going to do some super cool thing. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Niko. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. There's an upstairs? You know, this is the tallest building in the Refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. You asking me to hold this adorable fox? Yes, I will. It was depressing for me at first, too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake. Simulated. Cedric told me what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again? That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The world machine. You might know it as the entity. Oh. Ah, the entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the dice lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the world machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. All machines are built with a fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the world machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning, then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs, even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. But that's the great epistemic problem. Can a machine even know? I think this game is going to make an argument. I think the argument is being built as we go through this game, as we continue to read. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. Same, Niko. I'm so tired of hearing it, bud. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. And that's what I'm here for. Thank goodness. About time. What's up, Bobber Claus? Hello. Welcome in. I love your emote. Yes, a Niko emote. A Nikimote. Love it. Do you know what a robot is? No. I guess not. Yeah, no, I mean, do you know? What is this? What is that making me think of? Making me think of The Incredibles. Do you know where he is? Do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. There is a robot in here. They can be copied. They can be mass-produced. They then can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code. The knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflict thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of that bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Nathan know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world is probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turned out, the new code confused the world machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. Uh-oh. We should go. Yeah, I'd say so. Even this place is no longer safe. Let's giddy up. Come on, is Cedric going to be here waiting on us? Please, Cedric, tell me you survived. Yes! Cedric the man! Ah! Love it. You guys are okay? Yep. Fun fact, if you didn't already know, the Solstice ending was put into the game at a later date, a free DLC, if you will. That's why Rue is talking about a content update. So this is all new? Like, not new now, but obviously. What was the original ending of the game? Was it you just picked whether or not to put the sun in? And then, like, later, the free DLC got downloaded? That's mind-boggling. That's why I'm glad there's a version 2 now. Whoa! I didn't know that. That's super cool. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. And it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. The big clock above the door counted down to updates released in real time. That's crazy! That's so cool. He made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Niko. Let's do it. The original game was ending with you put in the sun or you don't. That is fascinating. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. I'm purple. I'm purple. Proto's blue. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain. Basically, my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a .txt file with its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined within a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will... Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Nathan's machine. But you could replay it by deleting the save progress, just how you got into Solstice, I believe. Interesting. Oh. And when we enter into these portals, we will be sent to that location, whatever that is. I'm sure Nathan is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Nathan would need to move around some things as well. Okay. Do I need to, like, write this down? Specifically by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Nathan know where these portals lead, at least? He do not. He do not know. You should probably ask Nathan on this. Right. Hold on. Mwah. The journal's glowing again, Nathan. I gotta figure out where to stand. Documents, my games, one shot. Okay, so it's the same place. Oh, those are portals. Okay. They're all empty, though. Meeting it early so I get to watch some more one-shot. So, people that have played this game, Bobberclaws, you seem very educated on this game. If you had to ballpark how much longer I have in this game, give me a ballpark. Because stream ends at noon, but if we have like an hour left, I'll play till noon 30. I'll play till 1 even. But I really can't go longer than that, and so I'd rather just do another stream later. Okay, so I need to go to the big portal. Or do I need to divvy them out? This one is green. This one is configured, I would say 30. Boom, we're finishing this game right now, you guys. We are in it to win it, dude. Here we go. This one is configured to my code, I think. This one is red. That would be meant for me then. This one is blue. That's mine then. I don't have to get in mine? Okay. Okay. Let's see. That is so crazy, dude. They're just in there, man. They're just in the machine. All right, I've got the keys. Put me in the big portal. Just the key? I'm gonna put just the key in the big portal. Whoopsie. Putting the key in the big portal. You guys, if you are not considering playing this game, please play this game so that you can experience all this stuff for yourself. Because there's so much that I can't even show you guys on screen. Okay, I put them all in the big portal. Oh. Also noon, Law. It's 5:40 for me. Yeah, we're all over the place, aren't we? The glory of the internet. Oh, they're gone. Where did they go? So many European viewers checking out our one-shot playthroughs. That's true. It must be big in the UK. Cedric! Rue! Proto. That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is... Yes, this game is awesome. Probably my favorite game ever, to be honest. It's up there pretty high. It's a big book on the table. Stack of books. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Oh dear. Uh-oh, Perry, are you here? Maybe be very, very careful of this particular follower. Like he's still with us. Yeah. By the way, I'm a guy hopping one-shot streams like crazy when I got time. Yeah, you know, believe it or not, we've had a ton of folks. We've had a ton of folks that are just like you. This game has a real cult following that is super impressive. The room doesn't really lead anywhere, but Nathan should still remember what to do here. I do? This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. It's a big photo. Wait, no, it's a painting. Hard to tell at first. You met Sky? Nice, good guy. Yes, I have met Sky. I was hoping that Sky would be joining us today. Bulletin board with lots of papers on it. And I'm trying to remember their name from earlier. Who's been helping us a bunch. Audacity. Audacity's been helping us a bunch. We met somebody else the other day too. There have been so many of you. Piece of amber on a string looks just like that necklace. What do I need to do? There's so much. So much is happening. You have a Niko model in VR chat? Nathan does not know what to do here. Oh. Well, I don't want to do that. Do I have to? I don't like ever closing the game because it makes me so nervous. All right, well. I mean, it feels like that's what I'm supposed to do. I'll see you soon, Niko. Please be okay. Bye. I'm so nervous. Hey, buddy. You okay? The music is setting up a special time to break out the napkins. Oh, no. Don't say that. Oh, it's all white now. Oh, no. Where's my home? Niko, where's your home? Just got the notification. Where are we? Let's say we're inside the world machine. Whoa, what? What's up? Am I going in circles? Nope, I'm not. Okay. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Get out of here, entity. It me? It me! Milgram is probably fine as long as we delete the VOD afterwards. There you go. Well, enjoy Milgram. I'm glad that I mentioned it to you because I think you'll really dig it. I think you'll have a great time with it. Niko. Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption, the squares? They're closing in. Niko, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's all right. No living being should be in this place, Niko. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built, and I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. All right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Nathan listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Nathan did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. First, it was intentional. Doing testing long before he realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator, too. I was so scared, Niko. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. Nathan brought you back anyway. Niko, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the real world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. What's up, Adam? Welcome to the stream. That's okay. I still would like to know. How's everyone doing? I'm doing swell. I'll let the rest of the chat answer for themselves. All right. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits! And then you would return to the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do it now? Niko. The code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Niko. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You know. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought, the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they're code too. You know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you don't know what to do, how would the characters, how did the people know how to respond? Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there. That gave me the chills. I got a little chill down my spine. You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help get me here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? The code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember, Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too. Well, guess what? I do. And I know Nathan does too. Even though you told them that they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Nathan would keep coming back? Why do you think Nathan would restart even after the ending? I think Nathan wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. Messiah? Robot lady. Oh, it's the credits. I see. You're